Hello, my dear fans of Kate Middleton and her royal family. Today we are going to talk about one of the children of Prince William and Princess Catherine. Royal family. Charles adores all his grandchildren, but one reveals his knack for fun. King Charles is the proud grandfather of 5 grandchildren: Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, children of William and Kate, and Archie and Lilibeth, children of Harry and Meghan. Judy James shared with Express.co.uk a hot take on which of the grandchildren King Charles loves the most. Judy began by saying that behind the scenes Charles is probably a great-grandad. She said, like most grandparents, Charles probably adores all his grandchildren, even the ones he doesn't see. However, there is one grandchild for whom Charles shows the most open affection, giving royal fans a glimpse into their relationship. Judy suggested that Louis could remind his grandfather of a very important child in his life, young Prince Harry. She explained, Louis was named after Louis Mountbatten, Charles' adored uncle, but he seems to have inherited his cheeky, spontaneously playful, and affectionate traits from his own Uncle Harry. Indeed, back in June 2022, the youngest Welsh child stole the show at the Platinum Theatrical Performance. He was photographed with several cheeky facial expressions. The Examiner reported that only 2 members of the royal family have Charles shown his affection in public. In public with Uncle Charles, Zara Tindall has always kept herself relaxed and quite demonstrative. Charles clearly adores being the object of her embraces and displays a very affectionate affection. Louis treats Charles as any other child would treat a favorite grandfather, regardless of who or how many cameras are watching. The expert suggested that Charles' relationship with these 2 particular members of the royal family reveals a side of the royal that we rarely see. Both Zara and Louis reveal some of the best body language in Charles, and Louis was able to bring out the gift of appearing openly affectionate and more down-to-earth than usual in the king. The relationship between Charles and little Louis is often fostered by Mum Kate, who seems to really appreciate how close the 2 are. There was one very iconic moment when Kate held out little Louis to Charles. The gesture suggested some thawing of the coldness that had settled between William and his father. Charles responded hesitantly, but the way the wrinkles on his face curved with pleasure spoke volumes. There's also a moment in the official photo when Kate allows Louis to lean forward and touch his grandfather's face. This shot shows Charles relaxed, cheerful, and incredibly happy. Kate allows Louis to lean forward and touch his grandfather's face. Kate has her eyes on Charles and is in control of the situation, ready to react immediately in case Louis makes an unnecessary movement. Charles is the one person in the boy's life who can endear and calm Louis more than others. Judy concluded, during the anniversary event, when Louis became nervous, he was placed on Charles' lap. It was Louis' reaction to Charles holding or cuddling him that allows us to see a very genuine aspect of their warm relationship with each other. You can hold a child in your arms or put them on your lap, but when we see Louis hugging his grandfather around the neck in a reciprocal gesture, we get confirmation that behind the scenes they are very close.